What's up? What's going on, soul family? Yes. Beautiful, terrific Tuesday. No, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday. If this is your first time viewing me, everyone, welcome. My name's Jason Mangan. Jason Justice Mangan. So good to be here. So good to be alive. So good to be awake. So good to be out of the trance. Are you still living in the trance? Are you still being brainwashed? Are you still being manipulated? Feels so good to be awake, everyone. It feels so good to remember who I am, where I've come from, what I'm doing, why I'm here, what I'm creating. It feels so good to remember who I am. Like I said, welcome to the video, everyone. If this is your first time viewing me, my name is Jason Justice Mangan. I humbly call myself a celestial transformational soul coach. I specialize in physical detoxification and nutritional replenishment. I specialize in emotional detoxification. I specialize in energy work, teaching people that I'm not your savior. Teaching people that I'm not your guru, I'm not your doctor. I'm an equal soul brother of yours, teaching my soul family how to have self-mastery, how to master themselves, how to master themselves, how to awaken and how to heal themselves physically, emotionally, spiritually, at the soul level. The question you got to ask yourself, am I still living in a trance? Am I still living in a trance? Most people are, everyone. I have a lot of compassion, a lot of patience, so much forgiveness, so much more love for these people that choose to live in a trance. These people choose to highly become manipulative. They become manipulators. They choose to be brainwashed at the soul level, at the spiritual level, at the physical level. And it feels good to have complete freedom and sovereignty from the trance that was established the moment we were incarnated in our mother's womb. Now, I'm in a particular mood right now. It's a miracle mood. And it's a mood that I want to share with each and every one of you. When you step out of the trance and you're fully awakened, you won the game. The game has been won. The game has been won. And you got to think and feel and behave in every moment of your life that the game of life has been won. So when you step out of the trance and you're fully awakened and you remember yourself to universal cosmic love, when you're living at that state of being, you won the game. The game has been won. It doesn't matter what your outside influences look like. It doesn't matter what your outside situations, circumstances, and events look like. It doesn't matter if you're in debt. It doesn't matter if you're having challenges in your marriage. It doesn't matter if you're working for someone else's dream. It doesn't matter if you're sick or have diseases. When you come to the realization, the cognitive awareness and you're growing in emotional completeness and wholeness, you come to the realization that you're out of the trance, you know exactly what's happening, and you won the game. So the feeling that you want to attain, the feeling that you want to have in every moment of your life is that I feel divinely complete. Now, if you don't feel complete, if you don't feel whole, if you don't feel limitless, there are emotional, energetic reasons inside of you. So every day, if I feel just a little down, if I get up from my sleep state and I'm rising to create a blissful, happy day for myself, but I feel a little down, I feel a little annoyed, I feel slightly frustrated, maybe I have these slight anxiety feelings of, I have to live another day. I have to go to work at a job that I don't like. I never, ever live in the misery. I never live in the suffering. I never live in the sacrifice. I never live in the pain. I never live in the trance. So the moment you start feeling a little oppressed or suppressed, and you're not getting yourself out of it, you're living in a trance. Because if you choose to live in the trance and you choose to live in the pain, what do most people do when they live in pain? They run to addictions. They run to instant gratifications to make them feel better in the moment because they don't want to feel the anger. They shame their emotions. They guilt themselves because of these emotions. They disapprove of themselves because they have these emotions. You got to change the way you think. You got to change the way you feel. You got to change the way you behave. You got to change your routine. You got to change your habits. You got to change your patterns. Because if you're consistently choosing to live in the trance, you are not awakened. You don't remember who you are. You're not a member of the Divine Galactic Federation of Light. You're not membering yourself with universal, cosmic, emotional, conscious, divine oversoul entity that has masculine and feminine qualities and attributes, that has no gender, that has no sexuality, which I call God. You're not awake. You're living in a trance. And you're choosing to live in the trance. Because you got to remember that you're the cause and the creator of every situation, circumstance, and event in your life. You are the architect. You're the master. So when I get up in the rising magical day of bliss and I feel a little down, I feel that I have some anxieties inside of me. I never fucking live in them. I never stay in it. I give myself permission to fully feel these blocked, stagnant, frozen energies of emotion that are stuck in the soul. They're stuck in the spiritual body. They're stuck in the brain. They're stuck in the heart. They're stuck in my bones. And I give myself permission to fully feel them out, to fully feel through the frustration. So when I'm waking up in the morning, the rising, beautiful day of limitless abundance, when I'm waking up from my sleep state to my awake state in this physical body, and I feel these emotions, I immediately put a smile on my face. And I'm just breathing. I'm allowing myself to feel the physical sensations of these energies, the emotions, Images might start popping up, memories might start popping up, and I'm just smiling, and I'm instantly allowing the energy and the motion to flow properly. It's just flowing. So I'm building some momentum. I'm building momentum. It's like a generator. It's like an engine. I'm just building some momentum. I'm in first gear. I'm not in fourth gear or fifth gear. I'm not, running the RPMs yet, but I'm immediately I'm just starting the engine. I'm giving you some instant miracle golden nuggets right now. I'm giving you some instant exercises and techniques and drills that you can do on a daily basis throughout the entire day to get you out of your funk, your trance, your addictions, your emotional traumas, your emotional injuries. I'm giving you some instant miracles right now so you can be the savior of your own life. So when I'm in bed and I feel slightly frustrated or I feel slightly annoyed because of whatever was happening in my sleep state, or when I have these instant thoughts when I wake up in the morning and I have these instant thoughts of I got to rush myself to get on up and get ready for the day and go to a job that I freaking hate. And I have these anxieties and worries about bills and debt and family situations and my health, and I have all of these emotions and energies inside of me. I have this still, everyone. I don't have a lot like most people do because I've been doing this work now for 22 years, but they still come up. And this is normal. They come up because we're bombarded 24/7 from drama, from negativity, from fear frequencies. The vibrations in the collective soul humanity coming from your television set, the internet, the Wi-Fi, the satellites around us, energy is connected. It's never separate. So we're being bombarded from the thoughts and the drama and the negativity from other people's brains, other people's emotions. So in order for me to counteract this and to get me out of the trance, to get me out of the funk, I have to give myself permission to fully feel through these stagnant, blocked energies and emotions out of me. Like a waterfall. I got to purge it. I got to purge it. I got to get it out of me. I got to be my own volcano. I got to be my own lion. I got to be my own healer. I got to be my own explosion. And so for me to do that, I got to start the engine. In order for me to start the engine, I immediately, when I'm in bed, I put a smile on my face just to start the engine. And I'm breathing in deep. And I'm allowing my chakra points to flow a little bit more easily. I'm allowing the energy to flow through the spinal cord and through my fluids and through my Kundalini channel, which is the tree of life, which is your meridian points, which is your energy channel. And everything that I'm speaking right now is all backed up by science. This is not hocus pocus. Most people that are on the spiritual path know this now. There are doctors and psychiatrists and engineers and architects and scientists. People know this. People have known this for tens of thousands of years. That it's all scientifically backed up. You're a vibrational frequency. It's all vibration, everyone. It's all vibration, and you have the ability to control this vibration. You have the ability to control it. And so I'm starting my engine and I'm smiling and I'm just working through the emotions. And then I'm doing a silent meditation and I'm just breathing and feeling, breathing the agitation and the annoyance. And it's coming, then it comes to the surface. Then it's coming to the surface. And once it comes to the surface, I give myself permission to purge it. I give myself permission to purge it out of me. So if I need to roar like a lion and explode like a bomb, and I need to yell and scream, or if I need to get out my anger and rage in my bed so I'm not reacting and throwing up on others or myself or my environment or the animals or, my coworkers or boss, I'm immediately getting out that frustration. Where's that frustration attached to? Is it, and then you come to the realization of like, why am I frustrated? Why am I angry? Am I still angry at mom and dad? Am I still blaming the governments? Am I still blaming the vaccination companies? Am I still playing the victim? Am I still playing small? Am I still blaming the school systems? Am I still blaming the media? Am I still blaming politics? Like, you got to understand, like, that anger and that rage inside of you, ladies, men, is fucking you up. It's destroying your life. It's causing your depression. That's why you run to pornography. This is why you run to promiscuity. This is why, you're fucking everyone. This is why you're having sex with multiple people. This is why you have infidelity. This is why, men, you're going to strip clubs. Women, this is why you get boob jobs. This is why you get plastic surgery, women. This is why you fucking paint yourself with all kinds of poisonous chemicals on your disgusting makeup because you're fucking angry. You're angry. You're angry at what? And you guilt yourself. How do I know all of this? Because I was you. I was once you. Like, you guilt yourself. You got to stop shaming yourself. You got to stop feeling embarrassed and guilty that you're full of frustration. You're full of annoyances because you're damaging your children, parents. You're damaging your kids. All of the yelling and screaming that you're doing in the home, all of the control, all of the fears that you have around your children being on this technology and this game device and the public school systems and, them being, slowly tortured by someone or them being kidnapped or them being raped or molested. You're hurting yourself because you're not feeling through these energies. Parents, mom and dad. And so what do you do when you're living in that anger? What do you do to your children? You yell at them, you isolate them, you reward them with these punishments. You ground them, you take their stuff away because of your own shit, mom and dad. You're blaming the children, you're blaming the teachers, you're blaming the system. You're in a trance, ladies and gentlemen. You're in a trance. You're in a state of mysticism. You know what mysticism is? It's the disease of the brain. It's the disease of the mind. It's an individual that blames everyone and everything. They blame me. They blame their sponsor. They blame their network marketing company. They blame the banking institutions. They blame taxes. They blame the insurance companies. And they take no responsibility for their own life, that they are the ones creating all of their sicknesses, diseases, and illnesses. They're the ones creating their cancer and their heart attacks and their weight gain, their depression, their schizophrenia. They're the ones that are creating their debt and their overweight because men and women are shaming their emotions. Emotions is the universal language of the cosmic universe, everyone. Emotions is the universal language of the soul. What I'm teaching you right now is the highest divine love laws of the universe. This is what I'm teaching you. Blessings to you, Erica. Love you. Thank you for being on. But this is what I'm teaching you. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters of mine, stop shaming your anger. Stop feeling embarrassed about your slightly irritated emotions throughout the day. Stop living in them. Explode it out of you like a volcano. Roar it out of you like a lion. You got to throw your tantrums out of you so you're not abusing yourself any longer. So you're not abusing your children any longer. So you're not abusing your family, your mom, your dad any longer. You got to feel through your anger. Even the slightest irritation is you not feeling in alignment with happiness and joy. If you have slight annoyance around anything, you're out of vibration, you're out of alignment, you're out of harmony in feeling divinely complete. And if you don't feel divinely complete, if you don't feel divinely whole, if you don't feel limitless joy and pure love in that consciousness, you are not living at your full potential in the moment, in the present, which is the gift. So you got to be aware of your emotional vibrational frequency in the moment. You got to be aware of your emotional guidance system in the moment. That is the true communication center. It's here. It's here. This is your true source. It's here. God is in here. The universe is in here. The multiverse is in here. Consciousness is in here. Intelligence, wisdom, and knowledge. It's all in here. The scripture, the church, the guru. It's all in here. It's in here. So if you're feeling these agitations, go through the exercises that I've been teaching you. Go through the techniques that I've been teaching you. Go through the drills that I've been teaching you. Let the fluids move. Let the physical fluids move. Let the spiritual fluids move, and let the soul fluids move. These are just emotions that need to have more fluidity, energy that needs to move, like a river, like water, like a portal, like a vortex. And so there are exercises and techniques and drills that I use every day in every moment of my life to make sure the energy is moving. It's getting out of me. I'm not living in it, because if I live in it, what am I going to do? Oh, I might, over drink in alcohol. What am I going to do? I might overeat with fake poisonous plastic foods, processed foods. I'll hurt myself, and then I'll hurt others. That's exactly what we do. We drown in it, as Julie would say. We drown in it. We were taught to commit slow self-suicide, everyone. That's living in a trance. And then we teach our children how to commit slow self-suicide. How sad is that? It's incredibly sad. How does that make you feel, knowing that you were taught to commit slow self-suicide? That you were taught to pay for it with your hard-working money, working at jobs and corporations that you're really not in love with, that you're really not passionate about, but you're working 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week at jobs and even businesses that you built. You've spent all of this money on school loans and pulling out all kinds of loans on mortgages and car loans and school loans and credit card debt, because you were taught to work really, really hard, get in debt, and then purchase products and services, foods and drinks that have drugs in them, poisons, chemicals, and toxins, animal DNA and human DNA in it. You were taught to eat these chemicals that are made in chemistry labs to create slow self-suicide. And then we run to doctors that are only trained in surgery and prescribing pharmaceutical drugs, which is legalized drugs of chemicals made in chemistry labs that completely destroy your body. How does that make you feel? Now, I'm not blaming them. I'm not playing victim. I'm not saying, oh, poor me. I'm not playing small. You just got to give yourself permission to be emotionally honest with the universal cosmic consciousness, which is this divine oversoul entity, which we call God. You got to be honest with yourself about how you really feel about an unloving corporate system that has put you in a trance. They have brainwashed you. They have manipulated you. They have abused you on all levels and sectors and aspects of your life. How does that make you feel? And now you're doing this to yourself, and now you're doing this to your children. Are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to awaken from the trance? So it's imperative, it's important. It's imperative and important to feel through these emotions. They're stagnant, stuck energies inside of you. Okay? That is it. Now, once you start feeling through your rage and once you start feeling through your anger, you're going to start recognizing what you're really afraid of. What are you really scared of? There are fears inside of you the moment you were incarnated in your mother's womb. Fears that were established in us with all of the violent movies that we watched. Everything that we saw on television, cable, the games, all of the violence that we saw, all of that fear around death, fear around demonic entities, fear around God, fear around authority figures, fear of being kidnapped, fear of being, put in prison, fear of being homeless, fear of failing all our life, fear of not feeling total satisfaction and completeness and happiness in our life, like fear of not being able to create what I really want in my life, fear that my children are going to die before me, fear of that they're going to be kidnapped. There are fears that are hurting your life, that are stuck inside of you. Fear, like you got to imagine the worst case images that you're afraid of. Afraid of being attacked by stronger men. Afraid of being murdered. Afraid of your children being murdered. Afraid of your children being kidnapped or slowly tortured. Afraid of your children making choices and decisions that they get in drugs, right? They get in, they have addictions and they might hurt someone. Or like there are all of these fears of being attacked by animals, dogs, cats, fears of snakes and spiders, fears of bees. These are all programs. These are all just emotional, energetic programs that have been bombarded to you through television, through movies, through TV shows, through your magazines, in your public school systems, the media, politicians, war. So there are these fear programs that have been purposely designed and created for you to live in the fear. And if you're living in the fear, you're going to get sick. Your age is going to ramp it up. You're going to get sick. You're going to look animalistic like. You're going to look like a pig. You're going to look demonic. You're going to look zombie-like. Okay? You're going to get diseases. You're going to get illnesses. You're going to get it because you're living in the fear. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of what my children are going to get involved with. I'm afraid of being homeless. I'm afraid of being on the streets. I'm afraid that I won't create my dreams. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that. There's so much fear inside of you. So you got to imagine yourself in those scenarios and just allow yourself to feel through the fear. You're going to shake. You're going to shake in fear. You might tremble, you might shake, you might slightly start crying. You'll feel through these anxieties. You just got to breathe. You just, and you just got to purge it out of you. You got to be your own volcano. You got to explode these emotional bombs that need to be exploded out of you. And then once you start feeling through the fear, you want to do this you want to be supported by God. So when you're in these fears, When you're in these fears, you're in this dark place. It's fucking a hellish condition. You're in these fears. You're allowing yourself to feel it through. You just want to connect and just allow yourself to grieve the root cause of your grief. That you weren't loved growing up. You weren't loved in many moments from mom and dad. You weren't loved. So you got to give yourself permission to cry so you can forgive, so you can repent for all of the pain that you've caused yourself and others, that you've caused towards your children, that you've caused towards yourself, that you've caused towards mom and dad, that you've caused towards your grandparents, that you've caused towards the environment. All of the time, all of your energy, all of your money on products and services that you're spending on, that is it's hurting the world. It's polluting the oceans, the rivers and lakes. It's polluting the soil. It's polluting the air. All of these products and services that you overconsume and overeat. This is part of your forgiveness and repentance process. You got to feel through the root cause of your grief, that what others have caused you and what you've caused yourself and others. You got to cry out the root cause of your grief, that you don't really love yourself, that you really don't love others, that you enjoy and you treasure living in your addictions, living in your traumas, living in these emotional injuries more than actually treasuring loving yourself. So you just got to admit it. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to admit and be honest with yourself that I enjoy living in these addictions, these emotional addictions, the physical addictions, the sexual addictions, the financial addictions, the religious addictions, the spiritual addictions, because all I want to do is run away and suppress and deny and feel good with instant gratification, because I don't want to go through. I don't want to feel through my anger. I don't want to feel through my fears. I don't want to feel that I don't really love myself. Well, you got to, because if you don't, you will continue to destroy yourself, your children, your spouse, your marriage. You will continue to destroy the environment. You will continue to destroy animals. You will continue to support suffering. You will continue to support child trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking. You will continue to support unloving politicians, unloving wars, unloving banking institutions, unloving vaccination companies, unloving grocery stores, unloving foods that are filled with poisons. You will continue to entertain other people, other spirits, and other dimensional locations that are overcloaking you. They're influencing you. They're possessing you. You will continue to entertain these people in the physical world and spiritual world. You will continue to live in your demonic ways. You will continue to live in your evil ways. You will continue to live in your unloving ways if you don't do this. This is a command. This is an order. This is a need. That you need to become your own general and stop living in the disease of the mind, which is mysticism, playing the victim and playing small and blaming every fucking thing but yourself. You are the one that is the creator of your life. You're the cause of everything. You're either a destroyer or you're a builder. There's no room for stagnation. Energy is always moving. You're either growing or you're either fucking dying. There's no such thing as stagnation. So what are you going to do? This is why what I do on a daily basis. This is why I associate myself with mentors every day, people every day. This is why I'm reading books every day. This is why I'm listening to audios every day. This is why I attend certain functions and meetings and symposiums every day. This is why I meditate and pray every day. This is why I do yoga and Tai Chi and Qi Kung every day. This is why I do calisthenic workouts, Pilates every day. This is why I'm talking out loud every day. This is why I'm standing on my hands every day. This is why I'm tapping on my meridian points every day to move the energy. This is why I'm yelling and screaming and roaring like a volcano, like an animal, to get all of that stagnant energy out of me. Because this is where you really want to be in life. It's not about the money. It's not about the material possessions. You want to be in a place, in a vibrational frequency of feeling complete. That's how you win the game. That's how I won. I won the game, everyone. I'm at one with God. I'm at one with my soulmate. I'm at one with myself. That's how you fucking win the game. You win the game because you're so fucking observant and aware of the moment. Emotionally. I fucking won the game. I don't need to be a millionaire to win. I don't need the car to win. I don't need the home to win. I don't need the freedom to travel anywhere I want to win. I fucking won the game. I won the game. I'm a winner. I'm at one with pure universal consciousness. I'm complete. And I will continue to grow and evolve in this completeness. I will continue to grow and evolve in wholeness. I will continue to grow and evolve in total satisfaction, feeling pure bliss and joy and happiness in every moment of my life, feeling authentically confident with universal conscious source entity. I won the fucking game. The game has been won. I'm limitless, everyone. I feel limitless. I think limitless. I'm unconditional love. I'm unconditional forgiveness. I'm kind. I'm patient. I'm compassionate. I'm understanding. I'm willing to learn more. I'm willing to change more. I'm willing to change my belief systems more. I'm willing to accept change more. I'm willing to grow and evolve because I never want to be stagnant and I never want to be a destroyer. I never want to degrade my soul. And if I fuck up and if I make an unloving mistake, I instantly become aware of it because I'm conscious and I instantly hold myself accountable to myself and others that I've caused pain to. Instantly. This is how you take full responsibility, ownership, and accountability of your life. You have to feel complete now. That's a vibrational frequency. You have to feel whole now. And you have to do this with your imagination, with your thoughts, with your images, with the power of your voice. You are the magician. You are the wizard. You have to do this by the power of writing every day. Okay? Spell. You have to create your own spells. You have to become fully conscious. I'm fully conscious. I'm unlimited abundance. I feel unlimited abundance. I think unlimited abundance. I'm the greatest and most successful being in the multiverse. I'm the most confident, most worthy, most powerful being in the infinite multiverse because I'm the main character in my own virtual reality. I am the main character in my own virtual reality. I am the main character in my own virtual reality, in my own universe, in my own multiverse. I won the game. And I will continue to rise in levels of love in the game because the game is infinite progression of growth and evolution. Welcome to your awakening. Welcome to your remembrance. Membering. Welcome to your freedom. Welcome to your liberation. Welcome to your sovereignty. If you enjoyed this video, and you know how powerful this video is, please share it with your family and friends. Share it in the groups, download it, upload it, share it to the social media world. If you have a desire if you have a desire to collaborate with me in my superfoods company, in my private elite success club, with the Divine Truth community, if you have a desire to connect with me and we share the same similar mission and purpose in life, and you really want to own yourself, and you really want to be downloaded and upgraded by my pure essence and presence, and you want to learn from me as much as I'm learning from you, because we're both humbled students, so we can master ourselves to become Yoda. Not just a Jedi, but to become a divine Yoda. Reach out to me. Don't live in fear. Don't live in hesitation. Don't live in procrastination, because those are all just emotional addictions that most people live in. There are billions of people on this earth realm. Billions. And there are 5 people on live with me right now. There's a reason why you're here. There are going to be people, there are going to be hundreds, if not thousands of people listening to the recordings. Listen to this recording. You created this. At the soul level, you really want this. So stop denying it. Open up the gift, receive it fully, allow it in, and celebrate with me. Celebrate. Because I'm offering you an opportunity of a lifetime. Physically, financially, socially, economically, sexually, spiritually, at the soul level, on all levels of your life. I'm offering you an opportunity of a lifetime to have complete abundance and joy and bliss, money and success, great affection, great romance, great sex, great health. I'm offering you it all. You got to associate yourself with the right people, with the right books, with the right audios, with the right functions, with the right videos, with the right information. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. Don't deny it any longer. I gave you the gift. Open the gift and allow in the abundance. Allow it in. Bring in all of those light codes. Bring in all of the sound, the colors. Bring in all of that divine geometry. Bring it all in. I'm celebrating with you all. I love you all so very much. Enjoy. Have a beautiful, magical, blessing day. Allow yourself to be flooded and showered by golden, white, rainbow light, vibrational frequencies. Be showered by this golden frequency of success, of freedom and liberation, of feeling complete and whole and satisfied and content in every moment of your life. Drink the glass of life, as Julie would say. Drink the glass of life. Much loves and enjoy your day. Bye-bye.